Good morning. I'm just saging a little bit. So today is October 11th. I put 10/10, but it was actually, that was when I wrote it. Today is October 11th. Good grief. October is like almost at the halfway point. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how quickly this year has gone, especially just like, you know, once summer hits, whoop, it goes so quickly. So, we're going to talk about quite a few things. An epiphany I got last night. Some things that have been going on. I'm sorry that last week I didn't do a Tuesday Talks at 10:30. We were camping, and it was just one of those things that I missed doing. I missed it. And we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So every Tuesday at 10:30, I come to you and I talk to you about meditation. I come and talk to you about grief and death and dying and coming back home and wholeness and balance and grounding and just general things that you may or may not have normal conversations with people on. But it's one of those things that usually the night before, sorry, I'm going to adjust here. Usually the night before I sit in meditation and I ask my guides, what's a message that I can deliver on Tuesday Talks at 10:30? Something that someone else needs to hear. And I got to tell you, the one last night was something that I really needed to hear. But first, let me just set my intention up. If this is the first time you've been on, put a 1 so that I can welcome you. Let me know where you're watching from. This is not an angel card reading. This is Tuesday Talks at 10:30. So my intention is, my name is Stacy. I am a child of God. I'm a spiritual healer. I'm a medium. I'm a spiritual healer. And I've been given a gift from God to channel spirit using love and light for my higher good and the higher good of those that God puts in my path. I'm not the medium that says, I see death all around you and you're going to be dead in 10 days. My gift, my prayer is that God, that spirit, that angels bring forth the most loving message to help your spirit heal. Welcome, Nikki. That's part of the intention that you hear. There is more to it during a mediumship reading, but I'd just like to let you know kind of how I work. I only work in love and light. I only work in healing. I don't do relationships or health unless it comes up. All mediums work differently. It doesn't mean one is right and the other one is wrong. It just means we all have our different strengths. And my strength is sending healing. So, November 3rd, the gallery reading at the center at Ragged Edge. And then I'm back in Bel Air in November 14th and 15th. So, let's get started. So, I have been struggling the last couple weeks, I don't know if it's been a month, but I've been struggling for a little while with my energy. Certain things keep coming up for me. And I found that when things constantly come up, my angels, my guides, God is saying, pay attention to this. And I wasn't sure exactly how I would bring it up during a Tuesday talk. So again, I sat in meditation and I ask. And I feel as if when I talk about things that I'm going through, it helps to heal the situation for myself. Plus, somebody else might be going through the same thing. So, I'm using the remarkable, so hang tight. So I wanted to know how to handle the situation. You know, what are the things that my guides are trying to show me? How does God want me to respond or react to these certain situations? And I wanted to make it to the point where it would be shareable for Tuesday talks. Let me just pump that in a little bit. So I have some different cards that I use, and I pulled 2 different decks. And the deck that I felt really drawn to was Magical Times. It's the empowerment cards, because I felt as if I needed to feel empowered. I felt as if I needed to show that you can be empowered. So this is the deck that I use, and I love this deck. It's one of those things that when I use this deck, a lot of times I feel like my guides are bapping me on the back of the head saying, wake up. And that's exactly like the epiphany that I got last night. So I pulled 4 cards. Usually I pull 3, but for some reason I felt the need to pull 4. So the first card that I pulled was humor. And this is laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. Okay, you've got my attention. Let nothing steal my happiness. And then the next card that I pulled, you know what? Let me read about that first. So this is humor, and it's just a very short sentence. It says, today I will focus on joy. I now see the good and the happy moments that surround me, and I give thanks. I will not complain. Instead, I will laugh at the comedy of my life. I love that. I will laugh at the comedy of my life, and I will let nothing keep my happiness from me. I will let humor fill my heart with rainbows, fun-filled soul, and stars, and dance even if it rains. So, hello, humor. Humor. When all else fails, what is the best medicine? Laughing. So I knew my angels. I knew God was saying to me, you lost your humor here. You need to laugh. You need to not let someone else steal your joy. Perfect. All right. So they have my attention. Then I pulled discernment. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention to your intuition. Bingo. My intuition. What is my heart telling me? What is my gut telling me? Like, where did I go astray? Where did I lose that? And it's always there, but sometimes it like fades away. So it's that discernment, seeing the truth in the situation. Use common sense and pay attention because your intuition knows. So with discernment, the book says, today I acknowledge my ability to know the truth even when it's hidden. Even when it's hidden. I will listen to my heart and let my deeper knowing guide me. I will let go of the pointless dramas that drain me and embrace the things that make me truly happy. I will not be fooled. I will be real, I will be right, and I will be glad. Like, they were right on. They knew the things that I was struggling with. And I may explain that. I wasn't sure if I was going to tell you a whole bunch of what was going on there. But I will let go of pointless drama that drains me. Like, I feel like God was saying, Stacy, snap out of it. This is pointless drama that I was allowing to like reel up inside of me. Then the third card that I pulled was cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fears. Trust this powerful process. Like things that make you go, like, oh my gosh. I talk about these things all the time. I'm really good at talking about them all the time. Sometimes I fall short at actually walking through them. So this is letting me know we are becoming, right? We're becoming the best version of ourselves. Hold on. Uno momento, page 8. Cycles. Today I will remember the infinite rhythm of life. I will not be afraid of the darkness, for it is always followed by the light. I will not be surprised when the light seems to fade, for even just part of the process. I know life is a circle of life, a circle of birth, death, and rebirth. I will not fear. I will embrace all that I am becoming, and I welcome the change. Can I get an amen? Like, right? So I will not, I emphasize things where I say, God is in charge, not me. Not me, God. I will not be afraid of the dark because it is always followed by the light. Exactly. This is exactly what I needed to hear. Like there are cycles. There are different things that happen to us on a daily, monthly, weekly, yearly basis. We are becoming the best versions of ourselves. And we learn different lessons. And how much we pay attention to the lessons lets us know what version of ourselves is going to come. Right? Everybody with me so far? So that was cycles. And then the last card that I pulled was creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create your today, and your choice becomes your reality. How many times, for all of you who have watched me several times, I talk about all 4 of these things. On individual occasions, I talk about all 4 of these things. And my guides are saying, let's put all 4 of these together. Because creation says, today I will take steps to create the life of my dreams. I will be careful of my thoughts, for I know they become my words. I will be careful of my words, for they become my actions. I know my actions become my character, and my character shapes my destiny. I have the power to make the right choice, the choice to create my life. Because of my intuition, because of my humor, because of my discernment, because of my cycles, because of creation. Well, there you go. Bravo, guides. This is exactly what I needed to hear. I needed to know that what I believe I become, what I fear I become. I needed to know that I needed to be reminded to use humor, to use discernment, because I'm becoming the best me in the cycles of creation, of what my thoughts and my dreams are. You know, I need to laugh and find joy, not to be fooled by someone else's drama, and trust my intuition. We all go through different cycles in our life. Surrender to the change. Release the fear. How many times have you all heard me say that? You become what you fear, right? I guess it's time for me to remember that for myself as well. I give good advice, but now it's time for me to listen to that advice. Somehow, somewhere, I was hiding from that or had forgotten that. It was just, I don't know if it's the full moon. I don't know, all the stars are aligning. I don't follow all of that a whole lot because it usually doesn't affect me. Well, maybe it was affecting me this time. My energy has been lower than normal the last couple weeks. Even though I've taken time for myself and, we went camping. It's like there was something that was within me that was bugging me, but I couldn't put, I couldn't put my finger on what exactly it was for me to walk through it. I have to remember that my thoughts shape my world. My thoughts shape my words. My words shape my reality. Good grief, like wow, right? This is exactly what I needed to hear last night. I knew it. I guess I forgot it. I'm good at telling people, just like I just said. So my guides, like I was saying, my guides backed me on the back of the head and said, what? You need to snap out of it. Snap out of this. Why are you allowing other people's energy to affect your energy? Sounds simple. This is that epiphany I got last night. We all struggle in different ways, different events, different things that happen every single day. But how we respond, how we react, that shows us to ourselves who we are and how we are. When you are questioned about your motives, and that's been my struggle here lately. I've gotten a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages about what I do. And I get those from time to time, but the last couple of weeks, it just seemed like I was getting bombarded with them, and I didn't think I was letting it bother me, but I guess I was letting it bother me because my energy was being sucked out. I feel like maybe I was being tested a little bit. I know who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I have the mantra that I'm not for everyone, but for some reason I thought, there's just too many things that are being brought to my attention. Like, what are my guides trying to show me here? They're trying to show me that follow the path that you're on. Release the fear. Don't let other people's drama suck your energy. Be careful of your thoughts. Be careful of your words, because that's what makes your reality. So I slipped and I forgot, I guess. I slipped and I kind of I didn't really fall into darkness, but I wasn't shining as bright as I normally shine. I was letting someone else's drama, someone else's judgment, someone else's thought process enter into my bubble. And I'm normally really, really good at not allowing that. So I'm asking you, do you allow other people's thoughts to enter into your bubble? Does it suck your energy? Because if it does, we need to find the humor, discern the cycles, and creation. Like, my guides were saying, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the path that you're on. Listen to us. Don't listen to them. Right? We all become the best versions of ourselves as we walk through struggles. Not everything is funnel cakes and Ferris wheels. We all have struggles, but it helps us to become the best version of ourselves. I didn't realize at the time that I wasn't trusting the process. My faith is that God will give me what I need when I need it. I am a true believer of that, right? I must have fallen asleep a little bit. My ego must have gotten in there a little bit because I was trying to change things that I couldn't control. There are certain things that I can't control, that are out of my control. And no matter how fast I run, it's like that habit trail, and I don't get anywhere when I try to fix someone else's energy that is not mine to fix, that it is theirs to fix. Does that make sense? So, the choices that we do, they create our reality. So like, I felt like when I pulled these cards and I was reading it and I felt like my guides were going, hello? Hello? You know this? From time to time, we gather up energy of other people that just doesn't belong to us. If we make this mistake, we laugh about it. We need to laugh about it because you know what? At least we tried. We recognized it. We made the mistake, but we laugh about it. We are becoming what our thoughts and our actions lead us. That's what we become. When your mind spirals out of control, that's what you become. You become out of control. Literally, I was driving yesterday. I felt obligated to do something that I didn't necessarily want to do, and we won't get into that. And as I'm driving home, literally, I felt like my energy inside my body was like bouncing off my, why do I have to do this? Why am I freaking doing this? Like, why? But it was being of service to someone else that needed that service, and helping someone else that has not always been the best person to me, but I needed to rise above that. So this bouncing energy of myself within myself was bringing me down. And it was not allowing me to say, you know what, I need to walk in gratitude. I am able to do for this person because they cannot do for themselves. All right? So, we all have a purpose. We all have to trust the process. We are all becoming a better version of ourselves. Humor, discernment, cycles, creation. Like, these are like such powerful words. Such powerful words that I've decided today that this is my mantra. Humor, discernment, cycles, creation. Humor, discernment, cycles, creation. Humor, discernment, cycles, creation. Like, that's my mantra today. That's where I'm going to allow myself to be led today. I know that I lost my train of thought. Oh, and I feel as if when I use this as my mantra, that I will gain clarity, right? I will gain clarity. I will be able to release those negative thoughts. I will be able to laugh at it, discern and trust my own intuition, because this is the cycle that I'm in right now. We're growing. We're allowing ourselves to grow. We're allowing ourselves to learn. And what we put in our heads, what we put out of our mouths, that creates our reality. So, I feel as if this can be such an awesome healing process for all of us. For you all to maybe learn from my mistake. For you to go, oh my gosh, I get it. Like, this has been happening to me as well. And I gotta tell you, it's funny. I meditated last night to ask what message I needed to give. I meditated for God, for my guides, for the angels, to give me the answer to what my dilemma has been, but how to share it with you all. And when I received these cards, I was overcome with so much joy and so much happiness that I was just like, oh my gosh. It was almost as if my balloon was blown back up, because I truly feel as if the air was left out of my balloon the last couple weeks. And I don't know if it's been noticeable to anyone else. You know, those who talk to me, Denise probably, you know, oh my gosh, yes, you know, because she and I talk about my my woo-woo stuff and the issues that come across my desk and different things like that. But I gotta tell you, once this came through to me, once I finished writing the Tuesday Talks at 10:30, once I encompassed this epiphany that they gave to me, I was so excited, and you're gonna laugh. I was so excited to go to bed and to pray and to have a conversation with God and say, oh my gosh, this is what just happened to me. I just realized I lost my sense of humor. I lost my faith or my trust. I'm in a cycle, and that I was allowing someone else's drama to come in. And I am so sorry. I allowed my ego to get in the way instead of trusting and knowing that you're going to give me what I need when I need it. God already knew this, but I was so excited. I felt like a kid who had just won first prize at something and rushing home to tell their parents, look, look what I got. Look what I've learned. And I was just, like I said, I was just so excited. It's like, and I even remember like getting into bed and saying to myself, I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to talk to you. And I was already speaking to God, but my music had to be in place, and I just, I needed to calm down a little bit. And I remember just saying, oh God, I was lost there for a little while, and you were waiting for me. God didn't go anywhere. I did. Right? And he's, possibly laughing at me going, yep, I've been right here all along. You needed to trust the process. You needed, what's the word? To see the truth in the situation and use common sense and not be fooled. Pay attention to my intuition. I am surrendering to the change and releasing the fear and trusting the powerful process. Because my thoughts shape my future. My words create my today, and my choices become my reality. Like, wow. This was such a big epiphany for me last night. And even though it may seem very small and very minute, how many times do we allow ourselves to lose ourselves because of something else that someone else said or an event that happened? And we get moody, we get sad, we get uncomfortable, and we don't know exactly what it was. We have to roll it back and say, okay, when did I lose this? What happened? And I knew exactly what happened. I knew exactly what happened. And God was just saying, I'm waiting right here for you. I'm waiting to laugh with you. I'm waiting for you to trust your intuition. I'm waiting for you to trust me. I'm waiting for you because you are becoming the best version of you. And I need you to change your thoughts. I need you to change your words and your actions. I knew that. You knew that. But for some reason, we get so busy that we forget it. I forgot that this is not about me. My life is not about me. My life is about serving others. My life is about how I can make an impact on others so that they have a better life. So that somehow, some way, someone how do I say that? They'll cherish their life because they see that I cherish mine. Does that make sense? It's not about me. It's not about us. It's about service to others. And we can't serve others. We can't serve the universe if we don't trust our own instincts. We can't serve the universe. We can't make the universe a better place if we don't have humor. If we don't lighten our heart. My heart was heavy and struggling. I needed to lighten my heart. How about you? Do you need to lighten your heart? Do you need to trust your intuition? Do you need someone to tell you you are becoming the best version of you? And to allow your thoughts and your words to create you? Make sense? So, that was my epiphany last night. And like I said, I was so, can you tell? I was like so excited about it when, when I asked for a message. Okay? When I ask for a message, my guides are very good at giving me the message that I have to give. When it is personal, that I can share my vulnerability with you all, because I'm not good at sharing that kind of stuff sometimes. It's even better, right? God is good. He didn't go anywhere. I did. I'm back. And will I fall short again? Probably. But when I do this mantra of humor, discernment, cycles, and creation, I will find my clarity. I will remember that I have a purpose. And I want you to remember that you have a purpose too. So, that is my epiphany for today. That is my aha moment, my snap out of it, my bap on the back of the head. Let's live our best life ever, because we are becoming the best versions of ourselves based on our thought process, based on what we say, based on whether we trust our intuition, surrendering to change and giving up fear. We become what we fear. I know that. I know that. So now I have to laugh about that. Sorry. Is that not cool? To me, it's cool that they answered exactly what I needed answered. And I feel as if they gave me the right words to say to you all today. So, humor, discernment, cycles, creation. Find clarity. Find clarity. Laugh at yourself, lighten your heart. Don't be fooled. Pay attention to your own intuition. Surrender, release fear. And your choice is your reality. So, yeah, I don't know. My energy field was down, I guess. My energy field's back up. You know, my gift. Yes. So, the other thing I wanted to say before I go to that is, who wants to join me? Who wants to join in raising our energy? My gift, my prayer is that God, that Spirit, that angels bring in the most loving message to help your spirit heal. But it also helps my spirit heal when I'm able to deliver the messages that I channel. It humbles me so much to be able to see the lightheartedness in those who receive readings after the reading, that I was able to connect their loved one with them to let them know that they're still here. So who wants to join me? It can be an awesome experience. An awesome healing experience. So, Gettysburg tonight at Reed's Winery. Private's in Bel Air the 17th and 18th. Also, let's see. I've got and I don't have it here for some reason. Hold on. Uno momento. I'm doing an event in Chambersburg at the Center at Ragged Edge. November 3rd. Gallery reading at the Center at Ragged Edge. You all ask me, why do I always come to Bel Air? You need more events in the Chambersburg, Gettysburg area. So here they are. So, new mantra. Humor, discernment, cycles, creation. Allow your energy to blossom and bloom, to become the best version of you. I know you can do it. I know you can. I have faith in you. So, today, as always, I pray that you are all living the life that you love, and you are loving the life that you live. If not, you're the only one that can change it. Find some humor. Find the discernment. These are cycles of creation. All right, guys. I will talk to you all next Tuesday. If there is a particular subject that you want me to talk about, or if you want to join one of the groups, the privates have a private here. I also do them via Zoom for the people that are not Maryland or Pennsylvania. We can do readings via Zoom. Just message me and we can get you scheduled. I'm booking into November right now. All right, guys. Have an awesome day. Be lighthearted. Whew, let that light shine. I will talk to you all next week. Peace out, and I will talk to you later.